What's going on, my fellow collectors? I'm back. And yes, guys, this is another video, but this is a video request video, guys. Actually, my boy Goldie Rizzo, what's up, Rizzo, asked me to represent and show some of these Ironman figures in the collection, especially because he doesn't have any yet, and he's looking to get some very soon in the near future. And also, he was telling me that his son is a big Ironman fan. So you gotta represent for our new future collectors that's coming. So just wanted to represent and share some of my favorites of the Ironman series. So let's get started. Starting right here, as you can see, this is one of the most detailed Ironman figures that you can have in your collection to date. As you can see, this is the Mark II Unleash, and Hot Toys has flooded us with tons of accessories with these bad boys. Well, with the Mark II Unleash, I should say. As you can see, he comes with tons of swappable parts. If you don't want to display them in the exoskeleton style, where you can see the actual gears and workings of the Mark II suit. And this figure is still, you can get him for retail. He's been out for some months now. I think maybe May he came out. And you can still get him for a reasonable price of $188. But, you know, I would definitely recommend, if you're interested in the Hot Toys figures, Rizzo, you definitely want to snatch this guy up. This is the Don Chilla. I think Don Chilla, is that his name? I believe that's his name. Head sculpt, which is redone with more robust paint applications in the face area. Because this is the same sculpt that you get with the War Machine, but just done much better with paint applications. You get the LED head sculpt, where the eyes light up beautifully. And then you get the actual empty head. So they definitely give you a nice variety, and each head sculpt has its own faceplate, so you don't have to worry about, you know, taking this faceplate off and putting it on top of there. You know, they each have their own. So that's really cool. This was actually the exclusive version, which came with the holographic gauntlet arm. I love to get exclusives when they come with extra accessories like that. Then we got the LED base, where you see lights going on all around the side area. Kind of hard to show right now, but you got LED lights. There's one right there, as you can see. And you get your basic stand with this bad boy. But again, like I said, don't miss out on this one right here. I mean, beautiful paint applications that you can see of that metallic silver. And then just the option to be able to switch out this Iron Man with different parts and to put the armor fully on. Definitely gives you a bang for your buck, I think, with this bad boy. And if all of this wasn't enough, you actually get the table, as you can see right here. This is actually the table where in the movie they actually were breaking the Mark II Unleash down to see what makes the bad boy works. So yeah, that's the Mark II Unleash. Moving on is the Mark V, where in the beginning of Ironman 2 he was battling against Whiplash, and his assistants, Pepper, I believe, got the suitcase that he needed, and basically he changed into the Mark V out the suitcase. And as you can see, it's more of a slim type armor, not as much bulk as the other armors, as you can see. And I definitely like this version because of the slim look going on. It's more of a complicated type suit, as you can see. with different types of platings around in the ab area and the chest area to kind of really give you the idea how the suit looks, you know, as far as in once it's assembled onto the body. But all fits into this tiny little suitcase here. Which is a nice detailed suitcase. Would have been cool if you can open this bad boy, but Hot Toys didn't give us that option, which I don't know why. I mean, it would have made it much more of a, you know, 1/6 accessory, you know, with detail instead of just a, you know, a shell of a suitcase. As you can see, it comes with cuffs, so you can keep the arm lock to the suit. And then we got battle damage parts right here that you can switch out, which also makes this figure another amazing figure, guys, because you can get a totally different look when you add the battle damage pieces. And that was just from a scene, I believe, when Whiplash actually lashed him with the whip and kind of damaged the chest area, as you can see. But the parts go on pretty okay, not that difficult. You just have to be careful. You don't want to snap anything. But this would be another figure that I definitely would recommend if you're getting into the Ironman figures. I mean, at the end of the day, I think I'm the wrong guy to ask about the Ironman figures, because I feel like you can't go wrong with any of them. If you happen to choose any Ironman figure, they're just highly detailed figures, but they're not perfect. They definitely have their little flaws with, you know, the quality issues, and you have to be very, very careful because these guys are extremely fragile, as you can see. But let's just check out some of the beautiful details on the back of the Mark V. Again, this is the slim type suit, so there's no real bulk anywhere compared to the other armored suits. I like how they added this soft rubbery material. Just flows very lovely with the articulation of the arm, and it hides joints, so pretty cool that they added the rubber. Which they would have added the rubber for all of the suits, but they didn't. As you can see, like over here, you don't see the rubber, just actual joints. Kind of got a little plasticky look going there, but not enough to complain about. Just wish they would have added the rubber there. Okay, but like I said, this is the Mark V, and definitely one of my favorites. And now my last one that I'm showing is the Mark VI, which was the suit that they displayed at the end of Ironman 2. When he went up against, I would say, the final battle, when he was fighting against Whiplash. Now that's a figure I would love to see from Ironman 2, is the Whiplash Mark II version with the armor on. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised they never made that yet. That I would buy ASAP. ASAP. But here's some of the accessories. As you can see, they flood you big time with accessories with this figure. Then as you can see, that base, check out that base. You get a diorama type base going on with one of the drones that was destroyed. Little type of pieces and parts and everything. So definitely a plus to have a diorama base whenever you're getting these 1/6 figures. So again, these figures are, you know, kind of expensive, but you get a bang for your buck, where, you know, you're like, okay, this is where all my cash went. You know, I got a diorama base, I got switch out parts that gives you a totally different look of the Mark VI suit. I mean, look at that, battle damage faceplate, battle damage chest piece, battle damage shoulder piece, battle damage bicep piece, battle damage thigh pieces, battle damage arm. Superbly done, as you can see, with the gears and everything in there. Then you have the braking flaps and tons of hands. I think Hot Toys realized later on with these other version Mark suits that if we're going to give them articulated hands, we don't have to add all these hands like this. So as you can see, you only get a few of these suits. But again, this is definitely another one if you can catch on a nice price, or even if the price is a little hefty, I still would recommend picking him up. What I mean by hefty, you might see this guy from $250 to $300, and this guy usually retailed, if you didn't get the exclusive, I got the exclusive with retail for $220. So if you're spending like $30 or $40 extra just to get the Mark 6, then it's definitely a no-brainer. I would recommend getting him just because of all the extras you get. You still get the LED eyes, head scope that lights up, and you get an actual head scope with Tony Stark's face inside there, which is a superb scope, I must say myself. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite suits, if not the favorite. It's between this one and the Mark IV because of the bulk of the suit. Check out the boots down here. Look at the big bulk around the calf armor. You actually can lift the braking flaps. Then the bulky thigh armor area. Just the bulkier suit all around. Even up around the bicep area and the forearm area. Definitely would be my favorite suit to date. As you can see, beautiful details, nice weathering, even though these are not the battle damage pieces. And here's the box for this bad boy. And here's the box for the Mark V, which is kind of the same scheme that they got going on. And here's the Mark II Unleashed box, which is a pretty cool box. I like the close-up that they show. Alrighty, collectors. This has been another video. So I'm about to sign out. Stay tuned for more, guys. Got a lot of Hot Toys on the way, guys. How about that Mark I? Check out Mark Arsenal's video. I just checked it out with the Mark I. And it's an awesome suit. Definitely getting it in the collection. Then how about that Samurai Predator? Samurai Predator is looking amazing. Definitely getting that guy soon too. So definitely about to be on my Hot Toys thing with the reviews, guys. So stay tuned. Moogie 215 is on and out. Peace.